I can't quit yet. Not today. Not now. Not when my chest still rises every morning and my heart keeps beating, like it believes in something even when my mind is tired of hoping. People think quitting happens all at once. Like you wake up one day and decide, that's it, I'm done. But quitting is quieter than that. It happens slowly, in the pauses, in the nights when you stare at the ceiling and wonder if anyone would notice if you stopped trying. I've been there. I'm there more often than I'd like to admit. Some days, getting out of bed feels like lifting a mountain. Some days, my dreams feel farther away than they ever did before. And some days, I look at my life and ask myself, is this really it? Is this all I'm ever going to be? But even on those days, I can't quit yet, because quitting would be easier. Let's be honest. Quitting would mean no more disappointment, no more rejection, no more starting over again with hope in my hands only to drop it and watch it crack. Quitting would mean no more explaining myself to people who don't understand my vision. No more pretending I'm okay when I'm running on empty. No more fighting battles that no one sees. But quitting would also mean something else. It would mean I never get to see what happens if I keep going. And that thought, that's what keeps me here. I can't quit yet because I remember who I was before the world tried to shrink me. Before fear taught me to play small. Before failure made me question my worth. I remember the fire, the belief, the version of me that dreamed without permission and didn't ask for approval. That version of me is still here. Tired, yes. Bruised, absolutely. But gone, no. You see, people don't talk enough about the middle. They talk about the start, the excitement, the passion, the big goals. And they talk about the end, the success, the victory, the applause. But the middle is lonely. The middle is confusing. The middle is where dreams are tested. The middle is where you've put in effort but haven't seen results. Where you've sacrificed comfort but haven't tasted reward. Where you wonder if you misheard your calling or made it all up in your head. And I'm in the middle right now. So if you're asking me why I can't quit yet, it's because quitting in the middle would erase every step that brought me here. I didn't come this far to only come this far. I can't quit yet because somewhere in the future there is a version of me watching this moment, begging me not to give up. A version of me who made it through, who survived the nights I thought would break me, who learned that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, just stay, just breathe, just try one more time. And that whisper is louder than my doubts. I can't quit yet because there are people who will never say it out loud. But they're watching me, learning from how I handle pain, learning from how I keep going even when things don't make sense. Maybe it's my younger self. Maybe it's someone who feels invisible. Maybe it is someone who thinks they're failing at life because their timeline doesn't match anyone else's. If I quit, what message does that send? That dreams have expiration dates? That struggle means stop? That pain means you're not meant for more? No, I refuse to teach that lesson. I can't quit yet because every setback taught me something quitting never could. It taught me patience. It taught me humility. It taught me how to rebuild when everything I trusted fell apart. I've learned that progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like rest. Sometimes it looks like surviving. Sometimes it looks like choosing not to self-destruct when the pressure is unbearable. And that counts. That matters. I know what it feels like to compare my life to others, to scroll through success while I'm drowning in uncertainty, to smile in public and fight wars in private. I know what it feels like to be told you're strong, when all I want is permission to be tired. But strength isn't never breaking. Strength is breaking and still deciding to show up. And today, I showed up. So no, I can't quit yet. Not when I've already survived things that once felt impossible. Not when I've rebuilt myself more times than anyone knows. Not when my story is still being written. Maybe I don't have the answers yet. Maybe the path isn't clear. Maybe I'm moving slower than I planned. But slow progress is still progress, and uncertainty doesn't mean failure. It means I'm brave enough to keep walking without a map. I can't quit yet because the pain I feel now might be shaping me for something I can see. Because growth hurts. Because becoming more than you were requires shedding old skins. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's scary. Yes, there are days I want to disappear. But comfort has never created greatness. And fear has never been a reliable compass. I'm not here because it's easy. I'm here because something inside me refuses to give up. So if you're listening to this and you feel like you're at the edge, like one more disappointment might push you over, let me say this clearly. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're human. And if you're still here, still breathing, still trying, even quietly, then you haven't lost. You're just tired. Rest if you must. Pause if you need to. Cry if it helps. But don't quit yet. Because the chapter you're in right now might be the one that makes the victory meaningful. The struggle might be the proof that what you're chasing is worth it. I don't know when it will get better. I don't know how it will all work out. But I do know this. As long as I'm still standing, still hoping, still choosing not to surrender, I can't quit yet. Not today. Not now. Not when my story still has more to say.